right before you're about to level up, right before you're about to change your whole fucking life, right before everything goes the way you want it, you will lose everything. Your brain will sabotage you to believing that everything's going wrong. This is the worst. It's going to get worse. It's never going to get better. And that's the final test. That's the thing they don't want to tell you. That's the thing your brain doesn't want you to believe, because it is right there. It is right on that cliff of change. And you just got to jump. You got to push one more day, one more hour, one more time.
Watch your thoughts, because they will become your words. Watch your words, because they will become your action. Watch your actions, because they will become your behavior. Watch your behavior, because they will become your habits. Watch your habits, because it will become your character. Watch the character, because it will become your destiny.
What's the difference between a hero and a coward? There ain't no difference. Inside, they're both exactly alike. Both scared of dying or getting hurt. But it's what the hero does that makes him a hero. It's what the other guy doesn't do that makes him a coward.
I don't quit. You know, I may not make it the first time, but I'll come back. I got caught audible. I gotta fucking get my head back in the game. I gotta figure this shit out.
Let me be very clear. I'll never give up. Never.
One life. Just one. Why aren't we running like we're on fire towards our wildest dreams? We got one shot at this. Why aren't we like the crazy one? I want people to look at me, that guy is nuts. Good. I got one shot at this life. I'd rather you call me crazy and a dreamer than a settler. You always know the leader by the arrows in their back.
Do hard shit, not because it's fun, but because the win actually means something. You bled for it, you broke for it, you earned it. Easy wins are forgettable, hard ones change you. That's the point.
You wanted more growth, so you get more responsibility. You wanted more opportunities, so you get less time. You wanted more strength, so you get more challenge. Everything you've ever asked for in this life comes at a cost. And the mistake you're making is that when you go for something and you see a cost, you turn back. The cost is what leads to growth. The cost is what most people won't pay. The cost is what gets you to the point you've always wanted. So the next time you go after something that has a cost, remind yourself that's what it takes to get it.
I failed. And for 5 minutes, I thought it was over. And every single one of you can relate to this, because this is what's difficult about failure. The disappointment is on you. It is your fault. And you go through failure alone. But failure has made me who I am today. Failure gives you two choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up and I am fired up because I have figured it out.
I waited a long time out in the world before I gave myself permission to fail. Ever tried, ever failed. No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. The world is yours.
I don't actually want you to overcome the fear of failure. I want you to be afraid of failure. Fear of failure is good. Fear of failure will keep you up at night, planning and rehearsing and going over contingencies. Fear of failure will keep you training hard.
You will never succeed more than you fail. That's not how it works. You know why? Because failure is a wonderful teacher.
A lot of times I'll be in a 200-mile run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. I started to say, what if I can pull this off? When I first walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office, he looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know what I said to myself? What if I can be the 36th? It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be?
Those days when I'm tired or worn out or just basically sick of the grind, what do I do on those days? I go anyways. I get it done, even if I'm just going through the motions. I go through the motions. I don't really want to work out. I work out. Don't really want to get up and get out of bed. I get up and get out of bed.
It takes more effort to start in the beginning, and more people are right about the fact they're like, hey, you're not going to hit it big. And guess what? A month in, you're not. But they're only measuring on months. And at 6 months, you're also not going to have hit it big yet. And they're going to be like, I'm still fucking right. And at a year, you're still not going to have hit it big. And they'll still be fucking right. And every day that you haven't hit it, they're going to feel like they were right. But they're wrong, because they're measuring in days and you're measuring in decades.
The biggest risk to your future isn't your competition. It's the distractions you insist on keeping in your life, rather than doing the things you know you should be doing but aren't. People delay doing things they don't like for longer than it takes to do them.
People, it's hard for people to understand how I lost 106 pounds in less than 3 months. I sat down at the table. My first question was, okay, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to forgo? And I said to myself, everything.
All in your mind. Whatever you hold in your mind will tend to occur in your life. If you continue to believe as you have always believed, you will continue to act as you have always acted. You will continue to get what you have always gotten. If you want different results in your life or your work, all you have to do is change your mind.
Why do I think people are drawn to advice telling them to do hard things? Because I think any person, any human realizes that if you want some kind of a good outcome, you're going to have to work hard for it. And if you don't work hard for something, you're not going to get an outcome that's really worth much.
You got to be willing to do the work. You can speak about it all day. The easiest thing in the world to do is to complain, blame, and quit and settle. That's the easiest thing in the world to do. But it takes real work to deconstruct and to reconstruct the thought process and the mindset of an individual when they're trying to change something. That's why I always say to people, what's more important, what we acquire or who we become?
Quitting guarantees the failure. Once you quit, it rules out any chance of succeeding. The mere waking up every day, putting the next foot in front of the next foot, at least keeps you in the game.
I mean, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want to do it. There's no luck in this game, man. It may be a little bit of luck, but the luck happens after you bust your ass and you put yourself in that lucky situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might fucking happen. But to get there, luck ain't gonna happen. You have to put yourself in that situation, man. It takes a lot of work.
The thing is with me is I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what anybody says or what anybody thinks. I have this mindset. I know exactly who the fuck I am. I have my circle of people that I hang around with who know me and know what I'm about and whatever. And anybody else who doesn't like it or doesn't want it, fucking bad.
If you want to know something about yourself, sit on your bed one night and say to yourself, you got to mean this. Like, you got to be desperate. This is no game, this. My life is not everything I want it to be. And perhaps it's not everything that I need it to be. And you ask yourself, you sit on the bed and say, okay, man, I'm ready to learn something. What's one thing I'm doing wrong that I know I'm doing wrong, that I could fix, that I would fix?
Let's understand who we are as men. Hell yeah, we lost the game, but so what? So what? I kept something inside of me so bad last night, a 17-year-old child. You know about the child, coach. He passed 10 a.m. yesterday morning. His mama called me bowling. So sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how great is your pain? If he give you enough of the opportunity to come back and do it again. We got an opportunity to keep going, man. Let's be stronger as a team, man.
Be selfish for the next 3 years. Go get yourself strong. Put some money in the bank. Crush your company. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your income. Be greedy on the amount of money you want to make. I'm telling you, be greedy, be selfish. You know why? Because if you go all in, if you stop thinking, I wish I could do more, be more, go all in and make the money, Get secure and put your oxygen mask on, and what you can do in 5 years from now, what you can do in 7 years from now, what you could do in 12 years from now is unbelievable. But we need this moment of us.
Okay, so we have to understand the external standard keeps us average. The internal one is the one that makes us elite. It's the bare minimum to live up to what other people expect of you. And you will look crazy. You will look obsessed. You will look like you're doing things that are beyond the reasonable expectation. And that's because you are. Because greatness is rare. All right? And when you're living to these other standards that people put on you, you have to understand that that's their ceiling.
If you're going to do it, do it. Say what you can do. Do what you say. If you can't do it, don't say you can do it. Don't over-leverage yourself. Don't over-leverage a decision and then jump in and kind of dip a toe. I think I'll try it out. No, think if you're going to try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, dive. Finish it. Find out. Come out the other side.
Close your eyes. Go back to when you were a kid. Well, close your eyes right now. Are you the kid hero right now? The kid inside of you 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever age you are, when you were a kid. Big dreams, big aspirations. Anything's possible. Every window's wide open to you. Have you let that shut? Or do you still believe it?
The moment God is done, when you've served your purpose here, you won't wake up. But if you keep waking up, don't you understand that there's a higher purpose? Your goal in life is just to get into a relationship with God where you can understand the purpose. And it ain't got to match nobody else's. You know, quit trying to be saved like everybody else. You got to get saved for yourself.
If you now as an adult turn back to the kid at 8 years old, the same person, is that kid proud of you? Is that kid saying, that's who I want to be? If not, open your eyes and fix the motherfucker. Supremacy, the dictionary says, a superior state overriding current authority, power, or status in the walk of life you're in.